Hi, and welcome. My name is Glenn Lee, and I've written an exciting screenplay entitled him to an unholy door, then evil manifested from the dark, dark floor. Clever to himself, what is this dark thunder with the power of terror and the might to plunder? What is this essence, this listening grin? An evil awaits in the shadows of sin. And it drew in his head, half dazed and half conscious. Up it came like an abominable man monster, drenched in blood from its head to its feet. Its fangs were all tarnished with darkness and deceit. From out of the shadow, his eyes pierced my soul. His gaze like a snake, and his stare was so cold. From the crack of his mouth, he let a dark grin. His voice filled the room with a horrible sin. Chained and black, whipped to a stutter, I barely heard his words, and this it did utter. Clever to you, I am the Dark Master. Take him, destroyer, death and disaster. From the eyes of heaven, unspeakable hell, they slithered toward her, this battle girl. Battle girl's body, a human cargo casket, to enslave her soul, a merciless mid-passage. Battle girl, the staff of power, tattooed on the skin of a flutter flower. An elemental woman with a body that rocks, chains around her hips, hung her chatterbox. He held in her hand the staff of power, an elemental woman, a beautiful black flower. With eyes of honor, she could see the danger, an evil presence with a dark, dark anger. A creative engine and radiant light, Battle Girl knew it was time to fight. Clever bound, he could not do a thing. Helpless as he watched, and she did sing. Energized power, cosmic tongue, she began to chant an elemental song. He never would imagine as he watched her sing. Out from her mouth came a flutterfly thing. Energized to a maximum load, flutterfly released a flutterfold. Magnificent whip, amazing sight, beautiful dark with radiant light. Death was contained, but would it hold? Trapped and imprisoned, some flutterfold. Let me out! Battling their onslaught, she had to kneel, protected, surrounded, a flutter force field. This was a lesson clever did behold. She energized the bubble with flutterfly gold. Seeds of doom, the mask of the hour. Up from the ground sprang flutterfly flowers. The rhythm of Egypt with destruction of time. She began to chant an elemental rock. With wisdom of Egypt with destruction of time. She began to chant an elemental rock. The wisdom of Egypt with destruction of time. She began to chant an elemental rhyme. With the power of Nzinga, the wisdom of a fox, I summoned to battle my chatterbox. The light of redemption flowed from the lock. Burning and searing spoke the chatterbox. Clever beheld an enchanting sight. Battle girl power, battle girl might. The locks of locks, it did swirl. Out from the box came a chatterbox girl. She emitted a chatter, she emitted a sound. She dealt a battle blow to the hells of hell. It's time to leap. I destroy you monsters with chatterbox speed. She had a need to release the power. She admitted chatter sound, angelic rain shower. Drops of honey, intrinsic heaven dew. He tricked and changed it to devil's goo. Battling for a soul against death and disaster. Flutterfly, chatterbox, this did not match her. Low on redemption and universal sight. She was holding her own, but she was losing the fight. Love and redemption in his heart. There was nothing he can prove that he didn't fight. With eternity's eyes and infinity's flower, I am the master of the boots of power. His boots emitted a radiant light, and clever knew it was time to fight. He looked at his boots and looked at the sky, and then he called forth the power to fly. The power of love, the power of peace. My path forever changed by the song of eternal is my savior and the power up high. My soul forever bound to my dark, dark side. In his heart he did find the power of peace, a forbidden rhyme. The secrets of secrets from the ancients of time. The secrets of secrets, a poetic rhyme. I am am the master. I am the destroyer of death and disaster. I now know why the cage teacher sings. She felt the filth and the sting of me. Demon, demon, I cannot be for. I now will the power of four. Heed my command and release the black flower. You will release battle girl this day, this hour. With the touch of my inner, I lock the lever. Come stand by clever, now and forever. Evil's demon looked to the sky. They did fear and they did cry. They screamed, they panicked. Danger, danger, beware, beware, God's resonating chamber. The eyes of heaven came to the floor. A defiant form, the definitive four. They unleashed their power to destroy death's door. The definitive power of the defiant four. I have the look of lies. I will the power of a dark, dark smile. Spice them both, and what's the surprise? A dark, dark angel of eternity's eyes of eternity. Something to see. Look up at the cosmic sea. The unholy grin. I release the power from within. The power that he called was cold and eerie. He transported them to displacement theory. The shade of darkness, evil cannot live. Made of matter that defeats unholy hell. Intrinsic white with flames of white. A human star that lit up the night. Supernova, no, super white. He had the power of fantastic. A savior star to behold. I release the light of forever gold. Across the run flew Johnny's quest. He incinerated demons with flames that blessed. Battle girl and the staff that swirled. She changed into a forever girl. Chatterbox, a girl of light. Flutterfly became Flutterfly. Charged with energy and radiant light. No longer a battle, a forever fight. Forever girl and the girl of light meshed to one, and this they did recite. Release me, demon, release me right. I attack you with Flutterfly, the staff of power I do hurl. Release, forever girl. And there he stood, way up high, this dark, dark man in a dark, dark sky. The phoenix of fire created this lad, no longer clever, but clever, super bad. The clay he shaped, it did inspire. Light from his hand spoke the phoenix of fire. Clever, holds the sword of sadness, but I will the power of the blades of badness. Clever fought the cold, the sword of sadness. Behold, the power of God in his hand. Clever, forever man. So he raised his sword up in the air, lightning and thunder from the stratosphere. Resonating power, vortex chamber, blades of badness and redemptive danger. An unspoken oath from the lines of vengeance. Clever became God's poetic. With the sword of sadness in my hand and the power of God at my command, I command the heavens and the holy cloth. Destroy the skill of all. The sword of sadness, it did glow and blasted death's Dorman through unholy door. They poured for the power to close and heal. The power obeyed and it did seal. Defeated death Dorman, they even the score. The holy power of the forever four. Together their powers, they heavenly beam. The holy superpower of a super tag team. When the dust had cleared and the smoke had gone, Clever found himself all alone. A golden stone road appeared before his feet. Clever to destiny promised to keep.